Welcome back. So let's continue with the extract, the second extract of Act 5. I want you all to open page 320, question number 8. Now this is that speech where Lorenzo was talking about music. He tells Stefano to tell the musicians to go and play the music so that it will be a warm welcome for Portia. Now here in that same speech, Lorenzo, he talks about the grand harmony of the universe. He talks about how the angels sing. He talks about how the immortal souls can only hear the music. So let's go through it. Question number 1. That's the A part. What is Lorenzo pointing out in the words, look how? Now, in these lines, Lorenzo is actually pointing out the night. He's pointing out towards the sky, which looks beautiful. Why? Because it is covered with small golden stars. Now here, the lines that I want you to write should be that Lorenzo was pointing out towards the floor of heaven. So sky means the floor of heaven, which was thick inlaid with patterns of white gold, which refers to small pieces of shining metal, the stars, right? So remember that he is talking about the stars. Now after that you can also write that he is pointing out towards the planets and how every star and planet, when they move, they produce a different sound, and that is known as the grand harmony of the universe. Lorenzo senses the music of the universe. We all know that, yes. What, according to him, is the reason that we do not feel that universal music? In his speech, while he was talking to Jessica, he tells her that, when every planet moves or when every star moves, they produce a note. And if all these notes are combined, it forms the grand harmony of the universe. So that is what he's trying to say here. Now, what according to him is the reason? He tells us in that speech that, see, only the immortal souls can hear such music, right? And it's all because our immortal souls are bound in these earthly bodies, that we are bound in this earthly body. That is why we cannot hear the sound of the harmony. We cannot hear this sound produced by the universe. Why? Because our immortal souls, we do have immortal souls, but they are bound in the earthly bodies. And because of which we cannot hear the sound of the universe. Right? Okay, the answer should be, according to Lorenzo, the grand harmony of the universe can only be heard by the immortal souls and the angels, which are close to God. He feels that our immortal souls produce divine music, but as they are enclosed in the mortal bodies, we cannot hear this music. Fine. Let's move to the next one, C part. What does Lorenzo say about the power of music upon animals? Give an example as quoted by him to illustrate the point. Now, Lorenzo, he talks about young, untrained horses, right? Wanton herd. He says that you must have seen them jumping around, running around madly, making loud sounds. But the moment they hear the sound of a trumpet, they all come to a standstill. They all become cool and calm. They listen to the music, and their savage eyes turns into a modest gaze. That is what you need to write here, right? He gives that example for us. What are the characteristics of the man who does not like music? Well, according to Lorenzo, the people or the person who doesn't like music, these people, they're fit for treasons, stratagems, and spoils. The motion of their spirits are dull as night, and their affections dark as Erebus. Erebus, I hope you remember, that's a place near hell. And such men shouldn't be trusted. I hope it is clear. So he feels that if a person is not at all moved by the power of music, then these people should never be trusted. Right after that, see the E part, last one. Which people are expected a little later? Now, who was supposed to come a little later? We already know Portia, Nerissa, Pisanio, Brishanio, Antonio now. So they were expected to come a little later. What preparations has Lorenzo ordered as a welcome for the people? He wanted the musicians to play the music in order to welcome them. So that's the last answer. We'll continue with the rest in the next video. I want you all to try and write these answers in your workbook. You don't have to give your workbooks for correction, it is for your practice. But of course, see if you can submit your registers, please, okay, so that I can go through them once. Thank you.